Now we will begin the test of English as a foreign language. Break the seal and open your test book to the first page. Part A. Directions. In Part A, you will hear short conversations between two people. After each conversation, you will hear a question about the conversation. The conversations and questions will not be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers in your test book and choose the best answer. Then, on your answer sheet, find the number of the question and fill in the space that corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen. Here's an example. On the recording, you hear,
"I don't like this painting very much."
Neither do I.
What does the man mean? In your test book, you read, A. He doesn't like the painting either. B. He doesn't know how to paint. C. He doesn't have any paintings. D. He doesn't know what to do. You learn from the conversation that neither the man nor the woman likes the painting. The best answer to the question, "What does the man mean?" is A. He doesn't like the painting either. Therefore, the correct choice is A. Go on to the next page. Now we will begin Part A with the first conversation. Number 1.
I'm taking 6 courses this semester.
Maybe you should cut down next term.
What does the woman suggest the man do? Number 2.
Joyce, did you borrow my ruler?
No, Bill did.
What happened to the ruler? Number 3.
I think it'll be hard for me to write that paper because I'm so tired.
Why don't you do it later on in the day, after you've rested?
What does the man suggest the woman do? Number 4.
I'm looking for a nice, quiet place to spend 2 weeks. Can you help me?
We have several brochures here that you can take home to look at.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
The weather's been so hot and humid this week.
Hasn't it, though?
What does the man mean? Number 6.
I thought we might try that new pizza place tonight.
Wouldn't you prefer somewhere a little more elegant?
What does the woman imply? Number 7.
I was thinking about going to the opening performance of the new play Friday night.
You'd better do more than think about it if you're serious. There might not be any tickets left by then.
What does the man suggest the woman do? Number 8.
Did you know it's almost 5?
5? It can't be.
What does the man mean? Number 9.
The cafeteria is serving cheese sandwiches for lunch today.
I'm glad we made plans to go somewhere else.
What does the man imply? Number 10.
Your new table is gorgeous. It must have been expensive.
A little, I guess.
What does the man say about the table? Number 11.
The graduation luncheon has been set for the last Thursday of the semester.
Oh, really? I'll have to change it on my calendar.
What had the man assumed about the graduation luncheon? Number 12.
I need this prescription filled as soon as possible.
Do you want that in tablet or liquid?
What does the woman ask? Number 13.
How could I be so absent-minded? I left my wallet at home again.
It just so happens I have $20 I don't need until tonight.
What does the woman mean? Number 14.
I wish you'd try harder to be on time.
There's no need for you to talk to me like that.
What can be inferred about the man? Number 15.
What's going on at the theater? There's not usually a crowd like that on weeknights, especially for a foreign film.
There's a special promotion going on. 2 people get in for the price of 1.
What does the man mean? Number 16.
Hi, Barbara. How are things? Have you gotten used to campus life yet?
I guess I have, but you are the first person I've run into all day who knows my name.
What can be inferred from the conversation? Number 17.
I'm really sorry I had to cancel our plans again. I hope you're not too upset.
At first I was angry, but actually you did me a favor. I took care of a lot of work that had been backing up.
What does the man imply? Number 18.
Do you know if it's supposed to be warm enough on Wednesday to have our party outside, in the backyard?
I heard it'll be warm, but that it's likely to rain most of the day.
What will probably happen to the party? Number 19.
I'm sorry, Paul, but I can't go with you to the basketball game. I really have to study for a math test.
You know all that stuff. You'll pass with flying colors.
What does the man imply the woman should do? Number 20.
I like the color and style of this suit, but the pants should be shortened a bit.
We can have it done here for you at no extra charge.
What does the woman suggest the man do? Go on to the next page. Number 21.
I can't believe you got a job in a candy factory. What a great way to spend the summer.
To be honest, it's not all it's cracked up to be. I'm going to spend the next few months just sorting candies by color and size.
What will the woman be doing at her job? Number 22.
Can I borrow some cough drops from you? I don't feel up to going to the drugstore.
You've been under the weather all week. You ought to go to the health center just to be sure it's not serious.
What does the woman mean? Number 23.
Those kitchen cabinets look great. Did you put them in yourself?
I took the easy way out and got a carpenter to do it.
What does the man mean? Number 24.
By now, your sister must have decided where she wants to go to college.
She's been too busy with soccer to even open a catalog.
What does the man say about his sister? Number 25.
I've asked Jane if we could get a ride with her to the craft fair.
So you can go after all.
What had the woman assumed about the man? Number 26.
Oh, by the way, your brother called again while you were out.
This is ridiculous. We've been missing each other for days.
What does the woman mean? Number 27.
What I wouldn't give for a hot cup of coffee right now.
Would you settle for some lukewarm cocoa left over from lunch? I have enough for two.
What does the man offer to do? Number 28.
I see the space is marked reserved. Can you get a ticket for parking here? Just for a few minutes?
Sure can. I did once and had to pay a huge fine.
What does the woman imply? Number 29.
I've never applied for a driver's license before. Do you just go into an office and take a short test?
If only it were that simple.
What does the woman mean? Number 30.
Do you want to come with me to hear a lecture over in the art building?
I've got a class right now, but I'm headed that way.
What will the woman probably do? This is the end of Part A. Go on to the next page. Now read along as the directions for Part B are being read. Part B, Directions. In this part of the test, you will hear longer conversations. After each conversation, you will hear several questions. The conversations and questions will not be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers in your test book and choose the best answer. Then, on your answer sheet, find the number of the question and fill in the space that corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen. Remember, you are not allowed to take notes or write in your test book. Go on to the next page. Now we will begin Part B with the first conversation. Questions 31 through 34. Listen to a talk in a photographer's studio.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Can I get a passport picture taken here?
Yes, we can take it right now.
How long till it's developed?
Just a few minutes. We have a special instant camera for passport pictures.
Great. Let's do it.
Fine. Why don't you have a seat over here in front of the screen? You might want to pull your hair back. I've heard that passport agencies sometimes reject applications because the picture doesn't show enough of a person's face.
That wouldn't be any good. Would it help if I tucked my hair behind my ears?
Perfect.
Oh, what about my glasses? I usually take them off when I'm getting my picture taken.
Now, if you plan on wearing them when you use your passport, you should probably just leave them on.
Oh, I always wear them.
Well, then you're okay. Now, if you'd sit still a moment and smile. I think we have it.
Thanks. I hope it doesn't take too long to get the application processed. I'm scheduled to leave at the end of next month.
Maybe you could hand deliver your application to a passport agency instead of mailing it. That would probably save you a few days.
Good suggestion. I think there's one right near the campus.
Number 31. Why does the woman go to see the man? Number 32. According to the man, why might a passport agency reject an application? Number 33. Why should the woman keep her glasses on for the picture? Number 34. What does the woman imply about her new passport? Questions 35 through 38. Listen to two students discussing a trip they took to a science museum.
I must admit that when Dr. Carver mentioned that we had to visit the Science Museum, I sure wasn't looking forward to it.
I know what you mean. I remember science museums as boring places filled with stuffed birds and glass display cases of rocks.
Yeah, I definitely like these hands-on exhibits better.
It's really a great way to understand some of the concepts we're learning in class. They stick in your mind when you can see them in action and work with them.
Uh-huh. Like that section where you try to figure out who committed the murder by analyzing evidence the way a police lab would.
Right. Did you try the experiment where you compare the perfumes of all the suspects to the perfume found at the scene of the crime?
The one where you smelled what was in a bottle and then answered questions about the smell on a computer?
Yeah. It was interesting to see the chart of all the different smells and how you classified them, and then to see the graphs of the different perfumes according to their chemical composition.
That was really amazing. I never understood how that chemical separation technique worked when Dr. Carver talked about it in class.
But from the analysis we did, I can see how useful it can be to separate out the different chemicals.
There was so much more that I wanted to see and to try out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going back.
Number 35. What are the speakers mainly discussing? Number 36. Why were the speakers unhappy about the required museum visit at first? Number 37. What do the speakers say about hands-on exhibits in museums? Number 38. What do the speakers plan to do in the future? This is the end of Part B.